Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of YouTube. My name is JustEyAnO. In case you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. And in case you're a returning subscriber, I just thank you and appreciate God for you for liking and watching all my videos. So now, in the previous segment, we talked about friends, the definition of friends. Now, in this section, we're going to talk about the types of friends I feel like you and I need to have in life. I'll dive right into it without wasting time. Nose dive, let's dive right in. So, one of all, you need loyal friends. What are loyal friends, or how may I define loyal friends? Loyal friends are the kinds of friends that they let you be in a hot mess. They know your dark secrets. They know all your dark secrets. These people they can, if they choose to ruin you, trust me, in a fraction of a millisecond you're gone off the face of the earth, like your reputation is tarnished. But they hold your dark secrets deep in. They hold them so deep in. Second of all, we have adventurers. This is the second type of friends you need in life. A fearless friend. A fearless adventurer. You see, there are people who are never scared to try something new in life. There are people who are never scared of taking that leap of faith. Like they can do anything, they believe in anything. They are adventurers. They like to expound and explore new territories that are unexplored. And he sips water. That's JustEyAnO. You need these kinds of friends. Friends who go to the extra mile. Like they get out of their confinement, their comfort zone. Like they go out of their way to expound new things. So these types of friends let's say you need to see places, you need to meet new people, you need their experiences that have to be harder, their experiences you need to have in life. Like you need these kinds of friends. They are adventurers. These people, like, they're not comfortable with their current situation in life. Like they want to expound more. Like they get you out of the comfort zone. They get you out of your normal day routine, the norm, out of the norm. Like say you're used to tea, they are used to strong tea maybe. They get you out of your comfort zone. They want you to go that extra mile and test the waters. I may say test the waters. Like they want you to try something new. They want to get you out of your comfort zone. These people are adventurers, and trust me, you need such friends. And who may I say this is? This is a friend of mine that I've known for quite some time. This is Chamito, man. Chamito, I may use him in the case of where he is never comfortable in wherever situation he is, and he believes he can do anything. This nigga has too much confidence in himself. Like he believes he can kill a dead lion. So on to the next friend, a brutally honest, confident. Though I've not related with this guy. Hey Manzi, Georgie, Cham. No Cham. Georgie, Messiah. Eish, these people are too confident and they're too brutal. Like they say the truth straight to your face. And they also, the other friend I have is called Dennis Onyando. That guy is too brutal with honesty. Man, this guy can give you the honest truth to a point that you may even hate yourself. But when you settle down and reflect on it, you find out what he or she was saying was true. You see, you need this kind of brutal confidence. These people, like, they are honest with the truth. And another person I may put in that category, as per se, I may say is Jonathan. You see, Jonah is also the kind of person that is very brutal with honesty. Too honest. Very, very honest. You need these kinds of people. Like they are harsh with the truth. Like they give you the truth, the harsh truth you need to hear. Like if you need somebody to be bold and give you the honest opinion, they are the kinds of friends who are always there to do just that. Like say for example you're in a violent relationship. Say I'm not in a violent relationship one. Say like you keep on making up with your spouse despite countless failures in the relationship, and there are these friends who are like, hey, just try it, it will work out, don't give up on your marriage. Nah, these are the kinds of friends who stand up and tell you, by the way, no, what you're doing is bullshit, quit that shit, you need to Get out of that relationship by there. It's time you're done. You've tried so much. Why don't you just get out of it? You're wrong. Stop and change, man. These are the kinds of friends I call brutal, honest confidence. And you need them. Like I've given you the example is Joji, Messiah, and also Dennis Onyando. I'm just explaining but a few. Doesn't mean that when your name doesn't appear on one of the list or per se, don't mind. I'm being past Uji. I love Uji so much. I don't know why. I love Uji sana. Uji is good. Porridge. We call it porridge in English for my Westerners. Yeah. So on to the next one. Is a wise mentor. We all need wise friends. Friends who can give you wisdom. We need Solomons in our lives. In this case, Solomons, they challenge you to better yourself. They challenge you, they ask you questions, they keep you on toes. Like you cannot be comfortable with an average status in life when you have these wise mentors in life. Like they give you advice because they've been there, done that. They're older in experience, not older in years. In terms of years, they may be younger than you, but experience-wise, they are mentally well experienced and old. You find that they're wise enough to guide you and give you the right direction. You need this kind of friends, man. These people are wise. Like in my case, I may say Jonah. In wisdom-wise, like they have this too much wisdom in them. Like how can I even forget a friend of mine who lives just right above me on the same flat? I call him Dennis Ochieng Wodnam. Wodnam is these people have wisdom. Like you have you ever sat down with a person and you're like, hey manze, how does this person think? Like you're thinking of how you'll eat, they're thinking of how they'll start a business. You're thinking of how you're comfortable paying rent, they're thinking of how they'll build their own house. You're thinking of how you'll pay a matatu fare, they're thinking of how they'll buy a matatu and put it on the road so that they earn money. Like these people challenge you, they're too wise. And the advice, trust me, you need to take it always in life. So do you have these kinds of friends? Think, Google, search. In the comment section is waiting for you. Tell me, share your opinion, share your thoughts. We have friends. We need friends from different cultures, different walks of life. I may say this. We need. Let me categorize them. We need friends from other tribes. We need friends from other religions. We need friends from other races. Like with them, you can learn things like their religion beliefs. You can learn things like their culture. Like you know how to act and how to behave, what to say, what not to. You'll know how to conduct yourself in certain situations because you've learned from them. Like I have a Ghanaian friend. This Ghanaian friend told me that you don't chew fufu. I never knew. You see this thing they pound in the movies, like they're pounding when making food. He told me that stuff, you don't chew it. Chewing it will you'll piss people off. I never knew about that. I have Muslim friends. I've learned a lot from Muslims. My friend, a CEO in the foundation called Yunus Baraza. He's a Muslim. He has taught me a lot. Not verbally, but the way he conducts himself, he has taught me a lot about being a Muslim, to a point that I was even convicted to being a Muslim. I wanted so bad to be a Muslim because the way he explained it and he told me about it, I felt so good about being a Muslim. You see, these people, you may learn new language, new cultures, new ways of life. Like you get out of the norm. Like with them around, you'll feel good. And trust me, you need these kinds of friends. Like say you are Luo, though I don't like describing people by their tribes. That's a topic I'll bring to you sometime soon. I don't like describing people by their tribes, but having these friends from diverse tribes makes you learn from them. Like Luo learning from a Kisi learning from a Masai learning from a Kamba learning from a Kikuyu. You learn. You need these kinds of friends around you. And every time, trust me, try this. Go board a matatu, try talk with the person next to you. Learn from them a bit. You need these kinds of friends. A friend is not somebody you should know in life, that you've known in life. It can be somebody that you don't even know and you may learn from them. You need a maverick-minded person. A maverick-minded person. Who are these kinds of people? A maverick is a person who is independent-mindedly. Like, they don't make decisions just because you're making it. Like, they stick by their decision. Their thinking is very, 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 very orthodox, I may say. Yani, opposite of the normal. Let me just describe why we need a maverick. Most times, most of us think we want friends around us, friends who can support our ideas, friends who think the same as us, friends who support us with everything, even when our ideas are wrong. You see, these kinds of friends, they are misleading you. And by misleading you, I mean that you don't need them for sure. You need a person who can stick with a decision, who can make a decision on their own, not a follower. You don't need a follower of your decision. You need a person who can make an independent decision. The funny thing is that when their opinion differ from us, we tend to hate them. You don't need to hate them. It's because their independency threatens us to a point that we are like, hey, by the way, I can't control them. You need these people because you learn from them, you'll get their views, you'll have a different thought from the way you think. Independent-minded people, they teach you how to respect their opinion, how to not just open your mouth and talk about your opinion thinking that it's greater than other people's. Like, independent people, they get us out of our comfort. By associating with them, we tend to respect people around us. Like, the way I may think may not be the same way you think. So you need this kind of people, a maverick-minded person, I may say. And people who are independent-minded, from them you learn that people are different and opinion can differ. Like I've said before, you need those kinds of friends. Do you have them? Share, comment down below. Then also you need to have a neighbor friend. It's such a shame that in the current world we are living in, people don't have information on their neighbors. Like, you just see your neighbor, you don't even know their name. It's so sad, man. So we're living in a society where, I don't know, when we got too comfortable with living with people you don't know. Like, you should know your neighbor. Say for instance you've forgotten to lock your door and you're far away. Like, this neighbor may be the one who comes through to help you, man. You need to have a neighbor as a friend. These are the close family. Say you've forgotten to lock your door, like I've said, and you've traveled so far. This neighbor is the first person you'll call. Say you don't have their number, what will you do? Will you call your mom from the countryside to come and help you? Maybe your mom or your relatives live far away from you. By the time they come to lock the door, you've been mugged and everything has been stolen from their house. So you need to live with your neighbors, know your neighbors. They are friends. Neighbors are friends, and sometimes neighbors are family. For sure, trust me, for sure. Neighbors are family sometimes. The last person you need as a friend is a friend from work. Most of our times we spend our times at work working, and 50% of our time we spend there for sure. If you work at a 9 to 5 job, you spend averagely half of your lifetime. That's if you're employed. You spend half of your lifetime in the office. You need these friends because part of your life is at work. So you can't coexist in an environment where you are all alone and nobody wants to befriend you, you don't want to befriend anybody. You need to have friends at work who you can click with on the same level. Like, friends whom you can share ideas. Like, you can grow the bond to a point that even after work you can hang out. You can share business idea. You need these friends at work because work is also part of our life, and you need to associate with these people. So find your friends. Because at work sometimes, I can remember a case scenario where we used to have this group of us where I work, where people used to go for lunch, and you find like it's a group of like, say, 10 guys. People are, hey Nani, let's go for lunch. If in that instance you have nobody who's calling upon you, let's go for lunch, like, you'll feel lonely, you'll feel isolated. And not because that people hate you, it's because you've given them the impression that you don't need friends. So you see, we used to go hang out, and at lunch times we used to eat, tell each other stories, have fun. Because work life is also your life. 50% of your time is spent there. So you need to have friends at work. So work on that, man. I think that's all. And just to say, gauge yourself. Think on yourself. I've spoken about friends. Do you have friends? Are you comfortable with your friends? Like I asked you earlier in the first segment. Are you comfortable with your friends? Gauge your friends, know your friends, and live well with people. People are family, and family are people. So take my advice. If it is helpful, put it into practice. If it's not, trash it. But all in all, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe if you are new to this channel. Make sure you like, comment, and share. Turn the notification bell on. JustEyAnO is the name of the channel. Follow it by subscribing, like I've said. And in case you're a subscriber, make sure you stick here for a long time. Long time. I feel so good when I do these talks. God bless you, man. Get out of here. Go get your life, man. I appreciate you. Get out of here. Let's get monetized and have followers. Get out of here, man. Adios.